Well, I guess this is it. I'm doing my first live stream ever. I'm going to assume that nobody's here yet because I literally just started. I don't have that big an audience. But if anybody happens to be here, what's up? No, wait, actually, no. It looks like 0 people are here. I'm going to share this on Twitter or something. Gotta get people coming. Gotta get people coming in. Yep. Live streaming it up. Yep, that's what life is all about. Nobody yet, but I just started. Must be hard doing this when you're a small channel like mine. Like, how many people do you know who have a channel as small as me? Not that many. Not that many. Scoobity boop bop, doobity boo. People who are watching this later must be kind of bored now. Maybe I'll talk about the... I don't know what to talk about because I don't want to talk before anyone's here, but I want there to be something for the people who go back and watch it later. I just watched Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Holds up quite well. Oh my god. I'm trying to... How do I share this on Twitter? I'm trying to see if I can do it on my computer here. I'm streaming this on my phone right now. And the computers are all being difficult because, of course, they are. Hope I don't accidentally swear at any point in this. That would be the worst thing. I mean, not the worst thing, but it would be a thing. Nobody here yet, but give it time. I wonder if this happens to a lot of people who do live streams. You know, it's interesting. I could probably just go and I could stop the live stream, and I could delete it, and no one would ever even know it existed. Really makes you think, doesn't it? Really makes you think. Unless they happen to see it and just didn't click on it, but they'd probably forget. Yep. Probably a lot of people who might see it but won't click on it. There'll be some people like that. But yep, I am doing the live stream. Yeah. Show you some toys I got recently. I wanted the amusement park boardwalk near me from a crane machine. A little cell phone with a face, and yep, one of these. I did not intend to get one of these, but it's what the claw ended up grabbing. You know, the crane machine, the claw thing. That's what it grabbed. Yep. I went to work today, that was something. I gotta try to share this on Twitter. Maybe I should just delete this and start again. There's me. There's me on YouTube. Nice thumbnail with that nice smiley face. Although I could see why nobody would want to click on that. Good thing I'm not talking about anything important right now. That would be ridiculous. Because you guys are missing out. Huh. I'm actually genuinely curious about what it's going to look like when people start coming in and commenting. I'm assuming it'll just kind of pop up on my phone screen here. But, you know. That's for another day. I got my phone here, I'm recording. And I got my PC here. Not a Mac, a PC. And I'm gonna try to see if I can use the PC to share it on Twitter, so maybe anybody will show up. It literally says 0 people are watching, except me. Let's share it on Twitter. Hit that share button. Huh. I want to share it on Twitter, not Facebook or Blogspot. That's like one of the default sharey things, like Blogspot. Really makes you think, doesn't it? I do not have a Blogspot account. I've never had a Blogspot account. Alright, still trying to figure this out. I'm reading this book, sort of. I read a little bit. Edward R. Murrow. He was a famous broadcast journalist. Those of you who don't know, I want to be a journalist someday. I went to college for it, and I'm trying to be one right now. I also have another book. This one I got from the library, all from the library. Interviewing handbook. Have not started reading it yet. I don't know if I will. And no, that's not what I want to do. Still trying to share this on Twitter. Where's the other book? Robinson Crusoe, a novel that I own. Had read a little bit. Interesting so far. I guess it's one of those kind of like, what do you call it? One person alone doing their thing story. Kind of like Castaway, the movie with Tom Hanks. Alright, I've shared that on Twitter. Now let's try to share on somewhere else, like DeviantArt. Oh wait, there's a person here. Wait, is that me? That might be me. That might be the other me on the other computer. If anyone else is here, say hi. I think it's just the other me. Yeah, that's probably the other me. How disappointing. Alright, let's try to see if I can share. I'm gonna be doing this for, I don't know how long, maybe like an hour or something. It'd be terrible if like nobody showed up or talked. That'd be so embarrassing. I need to get a bigger YouTube audience. I'm trying to spread myself around, but it's not easy. DeviantArt. There's some people there. Yep. Gonna post a link to that on my DeviantArt. I gotta go back and finish those Lonely Island scorecards. If you follow me on my DeviantArt, you might know what I'm talking about. Come check. Who is blowing fireworks? It is not 4th of July yet. Come check out my live stream on YouTube. Apparently live stream is not a real word, according to my computer. Alright, put in that link. Maybe I should do a journal entry instead of a status. Yeah, I'll do a status, that's okay, I guess. Where else can I share it? Scoobity boop bop. Where else to share it? Nowhere else I can think of. Nobody watching now, not even the other me this time. Final Space, that was a good show. But not as good as Rick and Morty. But not everything has to be. Some things can just be what they are. First live... Oh my god. On Twitter, wait, is that the title of the... Oh my god, the title of this video... I named it an N. Evar, which was the A, and that was intentional, of course. Maybe I should, like, personally reach out to people and be like, come on over. There's Spongy on Twitter. You got a new letterbox list, or updated one, ranking the Pixar films. You know, here's something interesting about me, for those of you who are watching later. I've not seen The Incredibles. Ever. Yeah. I guess maybe that's partly because I wasn't really big on Pixar films during that time. And a lot of the times the advertisement doesn't always make them look that great. Yeah, but I do want to see it. I might sit down and watch with a friend of mine on Thursday. Anyone here? No, no one's here yet. My friend who is also into Disney Pixar movies, but he's never seen either. I've also never seen Ratatouille, so I guess I hate Brad Bird. But I have seen Iron Giant and Tomorrowland and Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, which was so yeah. I've seen all the movies he's done except the Pixar ones. I guess that's interesting, isn't it? Really makes you think. Huh. I got this movie from Redbox, The Disaster Artist. If you check out my Letterboxd account, you'll see that I did a review of there, and it was a really really good movie, close to great. The issue I have with it is it kind of holds back a little bit as far as like kind of like sugarcoats it, as far as like how kind of crazy the real story was, which they could have kind of upped it a little more, and also like could have kind of shown Tommy Wiseau to be more of who he is according to the book, which is kind of just a real jerk, unfortunately. But you know, a lot of people are jerks, especially me. Somebody's here. Hey, whoever's here, say hi. Go to the comments, say hi. And it's not me this time. I don't know if I'm... Like, I want to see the live chat. I don't know how to see it. I don't... Like, would it just pop up on the screen? Alright, so one person's watching. Hello, whoever you are. Yep. Yepity yep. Okay, what to talk about? I got a review now that's with my editor, my friend Shady. Yeah. I don't know if I want to say what it is. I've kind of, well, you might kind of know if you follow me on Twitter. But yeah. That'll be out eventually. I don't know when, you know. Yeah. I could have, had it out by now, but I kind of screwed up when I was, like, sending him, my editor, some of the stuff. But, you know, what are you gonna do? It's okay. Yep. Review an episode of a Disney Channel show. That's what I'm doing. I know there's a person here. Say hi to me. Say something. Are you saying anything? Hello. Yeah, I'm celebrating now. Woo, I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing right now, but it's cool. It looks like a person celebrating. It is cool stuff. Oh, you left. Gosh darn it. I need to upload more content. Maybe I need to come up with, like, a series where I, like, I don't know, have, like, a thing that I'm able to do, like, on a regular basis that can be, like, a secondary... No, I don't want to stop streaming. I'm trying to see if I can just get rid of this thing. Here, this celebrate thingy. Yeah, there we are. Still alive. I don't know if I went away for a minute or a second. But-a-doo. Scoobity-boop bop. Nobody's here now. Maybe someday somebody will come back. Yep. When anyone eventually shows up, if and when, I want to answer questions. Yep, I would like to answer questions. I can't believe I wrote live stream with an N instead of stream. And there's Jeremy John's movie Tag. I might go see that movie. I thought it looked pretty funny. But I was talking to this guy at work, and he's like, he thinks it looks stupid, but... yeah. That's okay, though. I haven't actually seen it, but apparently it's gotten pretty good reviews, according to my dad. And he would know. He would know. What else is on YouTube? Andre Blackner's Incredibles 2 review. I do plan on trying to see Incredibles 2 in theaters. I've heard it's just as good, if not better than the original. What else on YouTube? Pie Guy Rules got a video about Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know what a Pokemon is, so I'm not gonna watch that. No offense, Pie Guy. Not that you're watching this. What if you were? That'd be cool. Jeremy Johns got his Incredibles 2 review. The Schmoes, who I don't watch that much, but I'm subscribed to. I used to watch them a lot back in the day, but just, I don't know. I don't feel like watching them now. They gotta review this movie, Upgrade, which is a movie I might go see with a friend of mine. Same friend I was talking about earlier. Jack's Films. Girl Taxi got some thing. Yeah. Let's wonder what's trending on YouTube. Let's take a look at that. I've been doing this for over 15 minutes. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else I can share this. I can't really think of any place. Some with Natalie Portman trending on YouTube. And the #1 video is something called Blackpink. A song, I don't know what that is. I was thinking this thing interesting the other day is how I feel like that nowadays on YouTube, you don't have like the same kind of like accidental like viral videos. Like somebody like films some kind of like home movie or something of like a friend doing something weird or funny or something from like a news clip and it goes like viral. Like you don't see that much anymore. Like the double rainbow thing, for instance. I guess one thing that was an example more recently was like the thing from the BBC where the kids interrupt their dad, you know, live on the BBC, and that went viral. But like, you look on like the trending page, YouTube, everything is just like news clips from like the official news websites, like CNN or whatever, or like I don't know, you see like you know, movie trailers, Cinema Sins. I don't know, Bad Lip Reading, Jack's Films often pops up on there. Music videos, official music videos, you know. But I guess YouTube is kind of losing the whole you thing, isn't it? You know, it's kind of more about corporate stuff. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah. I'm thinking about, I do have to go back to doing those episode wins on DeviantArt. Something I need to go back to doing. Am I blushing now? I don't know. The next one I want to do, if any of you guys follow me on DeviantArt, well, no one's watching, but if you're watching this later, the next one I want to do is, I'm thinking a SpongeBob episode. Well, you know, it's interesting because ever since I got the idea to do these episode wins for kids shows on DeviantArt as journal entries, I wanted to do one for the SpongeBob episode. What was it? Oh, SpongeBob's House Party Pooper Pants, which a lot of people say is like the worst. One from the first 3 seasons, but I liked it a lot. I don't think it's great, but I did like it a lot. I've defended it in the past, and I will defend it again. But I have a season 3 DVD, and that's when it's from, season 3. But like, yeah, I can't find it. So what I want to do, I have another episode of my DVR I want to do. Krusty Towers, which is a well-liked episode. Oh, hey, Spongy. I see you. What's up, man? What's going on? I just saw you. I know you're there, but it still says 0 people. But I know you're there, Spongy. I'm pretty sure I just saw you say hi. What you up to? Yeah, I'm good too. Glad somebody showed up. Yeah, I was actually just thinking maybe I should stop doing this, but yeah. Now someone's here. And anyone else here? I mean, it says 0 people, but I know at least one person's here, so maybe it hasn't updated. Oh, there we go, 1 person. I don't know. You want to ask me any questions, Spongy? I need something to talk about. Anything come to your mind? Ask me about my opinions or something, or whatever. Anything like that come to your mind? This isn't very entertaining so far, but, you know, I'm kind of just making this up as I go along. You know, that's you know, kind of like Indiana Jones. That's what I do. What's going on Twitter? Not a lot. Well, probably a lot, but nothing I'm caring about this exact moment. Yeah. There's a lot of things going on in the world. But who needs to talk about, you know, real world events when you could talk about other things like TV shows, you know? That's what we're all about, right? So, I don't know. You still there, Spongy? Yeah, you must be, because somebody's watching. So, what have you been up to? You know, anything interesting? Anything interesting you've been up to? Yeah, me neither. Just living life, you know, that's what we got. That's the only thing we can do is live life. That is all we can do. Oh, yeah. I was actually just saying earlier to nobody before you showed up that I've never seen the original Incredibles film. I've also never seen Ratatouille, so yeah. For some reason, yeah, never seen the Brad Bird ones. I'm gonna sit down and watch them, and yeah, I'd like to sit down. Well, not necessarily Ratatouille, but I want to sit down and watch, you know, The Incredibles. I have it on my DVR, and I need to sit down and watch it. You know, the thing about the movie is interesting is that I always thought like the kind of idea of the movie seemed kind of, I don't know, strange. Like you have like it just seems so like something that's like not Pixar, like a superhero movie. I don't know, but apparently it has, you know, all the same Pixar magic. I'm sure I'll like it quite a bit. But you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's Pixar. You know, they can be weird too and do weird things. I don't know if you know what I mean when I say that it seems almost kind of like a weird idea for Pixar, like a family of superheroes. But I don't know. I've never actually seen it for whatever reason. Just one of those things. I'd like to go see Incredibles 2 in theaters. I think it just came out, right? Yeah, just this, you know, like today or last night or whatever. It's Friday, right? Yeah. Hopefully I'll get the chance to watch that and go to the sequel in theaters. I wonder what it'll be like, you suggest going into the second one first? Like you think I should watch the second one before the first one? Is that what you're saying? That's crazy. I don't know if I can do that. Is that what you're saying I should do, Spongy? Because if so, I don't know. That's some crazy stuff right there. You said borrow stuff from the first one? Why is that I should watch the second one first? Or is that what you were saying? I'm not sure. I'd definitely be curious to know why. I wish I went to the movies a little more. That'd be good. That would be good. To do. I wish somebody else was here. Nothing against you, Spongy, but you know. Just yeah, I did see you posted your review of it. I'm probably not going to read it right now. Maybe after I watch the movie, I'll go back and read your review of it on WordPress. And I'll look at some other ones too, you know? That's how I like to do it. But yeah, what do you mean when you say I should go into the second one first? What did you mean by that? I'm curious to know what that's about. That's something I'm curious about. I don't know if this is like update. It's like live as far as like the comments and everything. I don't know. I still like it a lot, but I hadn't rewatched the first one recently. The rehashing would not have bugged me as much. Oh yeah, so that's something you have a problem with? Interesting. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. A lot of what I've heard people say is like people seem to say it's about as good, if not better, than the first. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna watch them both at some point. Too bad I never watched it before. Then I wouldn't have that problem that you're talking about. I don't know. Hmm. So I don't know, like, would you think that I would understand everything if I just go watch this second one without seeing the first one? Like, there wouldn't be anything that I missed? I mean, it's a kid's movie. Yeah? I'm surprised you didn't. I don't know. Because I know, of course, you're very into, like, all the, Disney and Pixar stuff, like most people. Yeah. I was actually wondering if that was going to become, like, your new favorite movie of the year so far. At this point, I guess it was Infinity War, which is up there on mine. You'd understand it enough, but perhaps reading a summary would help. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I might not even end up seeing Incredibles 2 in theaters. Maybe I'll just watch the first one, soon on my TV on DVR, and then I'll have to see the second one on DVD. But I'd like to see it in theaters. That'd be good. I don't know. I'll think about what you said. But yeah, I was predicting that might be become like at least one of your like new favorite movies of the year. But if it's not, well, that's okay too. I actually have my own list of that on Letterboxd now, but it's privated. I want to see some more movies first before I make it public. Yeah, I want a little more diversity in the movies, the quality. Yeah, I guess that's the problem. Yeah, I'm sure it is. But you like love the first one, right? It's like one of your, like, would you say it's one of your favorite Pixar films? The original, I know you gave it like a letterbox. You give it like a 4.5 out of 5, which is pretty high. It's like a 9 out of 10. It's a high score. Yeah, yeah. Right. I wish there were other people here too. But, talking to one person's okay too. What else is going on? I want to see that movie Hereditary. I heard that's good. Although some guy I work with today told me that he didn't like it that much. Yeah, I don't know. I remember things like that, I guess. Kind of weird. Your ratings, that is. Well, no, it's interesting because I think you're a little bit like me in the sense that maybe, like, although you, like, don't give, like, really low ratings that often, you also don't give, like, really, really high ratings that often either, which is interesting. I'm kind of the same way. You seem to be that way, so I guess I just noticed that also because it's like, you don't often necessarily give a rating that high to a movie. I don't know. Maybe more than I've noticed, but it seems that way. I was just talking about something else earlier to nobody that I was just watching Harry Potter: The Chamber of Secrets, which I thought holds up really well. I remember that being one of my favorites back when I was younger, and yeah, it's like the first movie the Sorcerer's Stone. I thought that was like good, not great. This one is more along the lines of what I would call great. A lot of really good stuff in it. You know, really, I think well written story. I guess a lot of that's due to the book as well. That's I haven't. I need to. I'm working on going back and watching all of them. Yeah, you're kind of weird like that too. I don't know. I guess sometimes I feel hesitant. I think I'm assuming you're talking about the ratings. I don't think this is. I'm not sure if this is updating live, the comments. But yeah, I don't know. I feel hesitant that sometimes it's like the whole idea of strong ratings in that way to things. It's interesting. But yeah, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, quite good. I also just realized that they apparently had was put in like a mental institution or something after what is it? Like losing his memory and stuff. Because Harry has to join the Avengers. He really should have been. He really should have been. Yeah, I gotta go back and rewatch all those movies. I had this interesting experience with the last film, interesting in a bad way. I remember I went to see the last film, the, Deathly Hallows Part 2 in theaters. And I didn't start getting into the movies until, by the time, the first two movies had already played in theaters. So I didn't see those in theaters. And then the third movie, I saw that in theaters, and I saw every other movie in theaters after that. But I had this kind of bad experience seeing the last film in theaters, where I didn't get to see it on its opening night or anything. I somehow have only seen a few Harry Potter movies that I read all the books. Oh yeah, well I was a pretty big Harry Potter fanboy growing up. I did read all the books except for, well, also kind of, I didn't read all the last book. But what happened when I went to go see the last movie, yeah, I went a couple days after, and I had heard, so many awesome things. So I think I had, really high expectations. And I had some other problems with, I guess, making it that I didn't enjoy the movie. I went to see it with my older brother, who isn't a Harry Potter guy. It's kind of, we were kind of just doing something to hang out. And, what happened? Well, I ended up having to see the movie in 3D. And it's not the kind of movie you see in 3D because it's a dark, looking movie. And 3D glasses just hurt the viewing experience. And I feel like I also kind of remember being confused about what was going on because I don't know, maybe I just hadn't, it had been too long since I seen the last movie, so I couldn't remember anything. So I didn't have an enjoyable experience with that movie. And I'm hoping that I'll have a more enjoyable experience watching it again on DVD. And I own them all on DVD. So that'll be interesting, because, who cares about Blu-rays? Not me. I do have a couple Blu-rays though, but I don't have a Blu-ray player. I have a couple of these Blu-rays that my friend got me for my birthday, and but they also all come with DVDs, regular DVDs in them. So that's something. Yeah, other movies are playing too that I want to see. I haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet. I'd like to see that. I probably won't see it in theaters. Maybe I didn't see the original in theaters either. But I like the first Deadpool. Don't love it, but I like it. I finally got a Blu-ray player a couple years back, and I like finally getting more extra features. Yeah, I've just never been into the whole Blu-ray thing. I don't know. It's I feel like I just don't want to have to totally embrace the idea of it, where it's I might have to I don't know. I have all these movies on DVD, and then I have to, want to buy them again. I've never had a Blu-ray player or, anything else that plays them, like an Xbox or whatever. Xbox 360, whatever plays them. PlayStation, I don't know. But now I don't even watch DVDs that much anymore. I mostly watch, on, Netflix. I'll still watch DVDs sometimes, but, a lot of the time it's just on Netflix. I don't buy DVDs that much anymore, either. It's been, I used to buy DVDs, all the time. Now I don't do it nearly as much as I used to. Yeah. I wish more people would come. Yeah. But it's okay. You and I can just talk. I was also saying before to nobody that, before you came in, I wish I had infinite money so I could get DVDs more often. Yeah, I actually do have a decent amount of money. I mean, I have a job that makes some okay money working at a food store. And I got some money from the government a month or so back when I, you know, like for my tax returns. So I'm pretty good with money now. You know, I just went out earlier tonight. I was at Target and I got a couple DVDs for my dad for Father's Day. They were like $5 each. There was like, one of them was Caddyshack, which I've never seen. I think he likes that movie. There was three of them, and there was that. What was else? This movie called The Judge, which I've never seen, but he's seen before. I know he likes it. It's Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall. And what was the other one? Forget now, but I was there and I was thinking like, maybe I just want to go like buy some movies for myself too, like while I'm here, because I had some money. I just got paid earlier today. But I'm like, nah, I'll do it another time. Like, they had this one movie I wanted to get. It's, what is it? The Tale of Princess. It was one of those, like, Studio Ghibli movies, like the last one they did. I've never seen any Studio Ghibli movies unless you count When Marnie Was There, which I love. I don't think that's technically one of them, but it's in a similar vein. The Tale of Princess Kayaga or something like that. I don't know. I got this movie, The Disaster Artist. I got it from a Redbox, and I forgot to return it for like a couple of weeks, so I got to keep it. But they're charging me like... I haven't seen a ton of Ghibli, but I'm working on seeing more. Yeah, that's one of those things I gotta see. I want to like... I kind of need to see... I want to see a lot more animated movies, because it's kind of just like, I don't know. Why not? Might as well. Kind of my thing, I feel like, a little bit, you know. But yeah, they let me... I got to keep this Redbox. This is a Disaster Artist, but they charged me like $33 for it, which is more than you spend on buying a DVD. But at least I got something out of being charged all that money for it. So I got that going for me, which is nice. I need to take something. This is a medication, which is something related to my ADHD. I'm not sure what you respond... Oh, the Disaster Artist, is that what you're responding to by saying... I don't know, because I don't think this is updating... I don't think the comments come in live. But yeah, this is a sort of a medication I take for my... related to my ADHD. It's actually something that, I don't know. I'm taking it. I was supposed to take a little while ago. I don't know how much longer I'll do this because I think my phone is low on power. And I don't know, I kind of plugged in from over here. Oh, the DVD there, yeah. Disaster Artist. Yeah, it was a really good movie, but I think you saw my review on Letterboxd where I was saying how one thing I didn't like about it was how they kind of changed the real story a little, which I'm usually not one to necessarily talk about that sort of thing, but I guess I feel like it could have been like, there were just things where like, it could have been just like a little bit better, and I still like it a lot. But like, if you know, like, the real story, Tommy Wiseau was kind of like, yeah, you agree with that problem. Because I read the whole book about it, the Disaster Artist. Like, Tommy Wiseau, the real person, is kind of just not a nice guy, like, at all. He's kind of a real jerk. I mean, part of that, I think, is, like a social awkwardness thing and not knowing any better, but he could be, like, a real selfish jerk. And they had aspects of that in the movie, but I didn't know if they totally did that. But I guess they wanted to make him more likable, which is fine. And there's things that they added that, you know, like they changed that I like, but there were some things where it's like, ooh, it could have been like a little better if they did that. I think I liked the movie a little more than you did, though. But still liked it. What else is going on? I don't know. What's on the internet? Whew. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll do this for. I gotta go to bed early because I Around something around 11, maybe a little after, because I gotta wake up early tomorrow to go to work. It's gotta be at 7 a.m. The only thing good about that is I get out at 3:30, so yeah. Yeah. I got this movie on DVD, Goofy movie. I got it for like my birthday or something. I remember I've jokingly said to my dad and people like that the movie is I call the movie a masterpiece. It's not really. It's a good movie, but it's a lot better than I actually remember, because I do remember watching it when I was younger. Like, it was lying around the house, and there's something about it, like some of the songs are like so freaking good, and it's a lot better than like I think it's given credit for sometimes. I haven't actually sat down and watched the DVD. I watched it like again, like I don't know, months back, like at a friend's house. Like, he had the movie on VHS, and I was like, hey, let's watch that. And yeah, it holds up well. Apparently, this got 2 thumbs up from Siskel and Ebert, despite I think not getting the greatest critical reception overall. But they're the big ones, so that's all that matters. Yeah. They're the big ones. I mentioned something here about the sequel, an extremely goofy movie, which was kind of boring. I thought it was on. I remember I watched it on Netflix a while back. It wasn't that great. It's kind of whatever. I remember something interesting about this movie, because I remember watching this movie, the original Goofy movie, when I was younger, of course, and I also remember watching the sequel. And I remember when I sat down to watch the original movie again, I was thinking about kind of like trying to remember like about the movie. And I thought I remembered that the kind of the relationship between like Max and Goofy early in the movie was kind of like more mean-spirited, and like Max was kind of just being sort of a jerk to his dad for no reason. But then I watched it again, I'm like, oh no, it's actually a kind of nice relationship. He's just kind of like embarrassed by his dad. But what I was actually thinking of apparently was the sequel, because when you watch the sequel, the relationship between them until the end is actually like kind of mean-spirited to I think a little bit of a fault. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I thought it was kind of like Max can be really, yeah, you like the sequel, fine. I don't know. It was kind of like meh. I don't know. It was just sort of, I don't know. It just didn't really have much of what the original. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was kind of, I don't know. Didn't really have much to it. I thought it was kind of boring. Yeah, it didn't really have much of the charm or the, any of the things I liked about the original. I haven't seen a lot of the Disney direct-to-video sequels. I don't know, maybe I'll watch them at some point. But, yeah. That one I didn't like as much. But yeah, it was interesting how I was kind of like, there were things that I was thinking about that I thought were, like, there were certain memories about it that I thought were from the first movie, but apparently it wasn't. Yeah, most of the good ones. Yeah, yeah, I'd like to check out some of those. I don't know if they're any on Netflix. I know Mulan 2 was on Netflix at one point. That's supposed to be, like, the worst one. Like, some of the ones that are supposed to be good, like, I think they're like, what are they, like, Bambi 2, I think was one of them, and, like, Tarzan 2 was another one. Maybe I'll watch those someday. I don't know. One interesting thing about me is that I actually was not, like, a hardcore, like, Disney viewer growing up, but I kind of find myself enjoying them a lot more now as I'm older. I don't know. Like, I watch a lot of them, but I don't know, I feel like I appreciate a lot of them more now. Same with, like, some of, like, the Pixar stuff. You own Mulan 2 and Hunchback 2 because Disney bundled them with the first ones. Oh yeah, those are both supposed to be really bad. I've actually never seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's one that I need to get around to watching, the original. I also, I definitely saw at least some of Mulan when I was younger. Um, I don't think I own that many Disney animated movies on DVD, actually. I guess partly because, like I was saying, I wasn't as into that when I was younger, but I like them more now. I don't know. I guess we didn't like have like them a lot in my house a lot. I don't know, for whatever reason. I think Mulan's on Netflix. I need to watch that one. Some people say it's kind of like one of the weaker ones. Some people say it's like really good. Yeah, you've seen the whole Disney animated canon. Yeah. Part of me wonders like sometimes like how you like find the time to like watch like all the stuff you do, like that you watch, like have like all the movies and the episodes and like the shows and like yeah like all your shows, your marathons. Like I think even if I like had like just like a lot more free time than I did, I don't think I would because I would spend like because like I spend a lot of my free time just like just watching like YouTube videos that I've already seen and stuff like that. I don't think I would. Yeah, you have a bit of free time. Yeah, that's good. But even so, I think I wouldn't. Even if I think if I did, I wouldn't watch as much stuff as you. Yeah. After the next review that I have on this channel, you know that one, I want to do a review of yeah, create specific times to watch certain things. Yeah, I think I am. I'm not even like disciplined enough to like do something like that. I like just like whenever I have a day off, which I have a couple a week. Like sometimes I like want to be disciplined. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch this movie or like this show or whatever. Like you've seen how long. Like if you see my scorecard, like you see my scorecards on DVR, you've seen how long it takes me to get through just like I haven't watched a new Danny Phantom episode in like a few weeks now. I haven't watched Avatar in like months. I was getting back into like season 3 of Teen Titans, like I don't know, a month or so ago, but I have to get back to that too. But those are all things I'm rewatching from when I was a kid. What else was I gonna say? Forget now. I don't know. Probably nothing important. Oh, but yeah, after the next review that I have coming up on this channel, I want to do I think I want to do a review of. Well, I'm gonna do a review of Out of Jimmy's Head, which I have a meeting to do, and then one of my subscribers also asked me to do it, so I'm like, yeah, okay, that'll be next. Not the same one you did. I want to do the episode. I think it's called Friends, with the title, which I've watched, and it's really bad. I need to, sit down and watch it again, take my notes, write the script, and all that stuff. Find the time to film it. But yeah, that's what I want to do next. Yeah, me too, Spongy, me too. But yeah, Out of Jimmy's Head will be interesting to do, I think. That'll be among like that. That's definitely gonna be among like the worst things that I've ever reviewed on YouTube here. That'll be up there or down there. Yeah. I've seen a couple episodes of Out of Jimmy's Head, like 2 or 3. They're all very bad. That laugh track is like, it's obviously fake, but it's like the worst sounding laugh track like I've ever heard. It just sounds so fake, and that's like really annoying. Like I don't mind laugh tracks, but that one is really like, even fake ones can be fine, but that is like the worst sounding laugh track I've ever heard on a sitcom. And I watch a lot of sitcoms. Yeah. That's laundry. I wonder how much power I have left on this phone. At some point, the phone might literally just die, and that'll be the end of the live stream. True story. And like, I wanted to do this about an hour. Let's see if I can make it another, I don't know, 10 minutes. Not the most, crowded live stream ever, but yeah, at least someone showed up, so thanks for that. I don't know what I'll do after Out of Jimmy's Head. Maybe the pattern that I kind of have going is that I'll do 2 negative reviews because, yeah. I'll have like 2 negative reviews as far as like the main series I do. And then I'll do a positive on 10% power lift. Yeah, that could probably get me another 10 minutes at least, then I'm probably gonna try to go to bed anyway. Um, but yeah, usually I'll do like 2 negative reviews and then a positive one. I don't know. I part of me kind of wants to do like 3 negative ones in a row. Um, I don't know. What I want to do next to the positive one is I want to try to get around. I think I want to talk about the show, the backstage. You know that one, which I don't know if you've seen it, but it's a really good show. I think you've you kind of know about it. I think, but it's yeah, it's like I like that show a lot. I like it better than like compared to other live action kid shows. I like it better than Girl Meets World and Andy Mac, and I like both those shows quite a bit. When does Andy Mac come back? I don't know. Whenever it does, I want to talk about it, like a vlog. Same with Raven's Home. Raven's Home is a pretty solid show. But yeah, I might talk about backstage after. I was thinking of after Out of Jimmy's Head. I was thinking of doing it as a series review. It did? Andy Mac already came back? How did I miss that? What is wrong with me? Oh, I better check that out then. Gotta keep up with that stuff, It's what I do. Well, I guess I'm not gonna do a vlog on that one then. I don't know. How did I miss that? I guess I don't watch Disney Channel a lot, like live on TV or whatever. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But you think I would have, heard about that. I think season 2 of that show so far has been, I think, better than season 1. Season 1 was good, but I think season 2 was a better season, a little bit. I still don't think the show is as good as Girl Meets World, but it could be, it could become as good or better. But, Girl Meets World has its problems, and, I've talked about that before. I don't know. What else are you up to now, Spongy? Are you doing anything else? Or just this, Anything else you're doing at this moment? Like, in between talking to me? Working on something, watching something, writing something? Igor? Oh, that's that animated movie. Yeah, I've heard of that one, I think. What is that, for one of your, ranking the films, animated films of whatever, year? That's probably what it's for. Yeah. That one, I've heard some people, yeah, it is, okay. Yeah, I've heard some people say that's a good movie. Maybe I've never seen it. Maybe I'll watch it someday. I do want to watch more animated movies that I haven't seen. Yeah, I gotta check out that new Andy Mac episode. Apparently, I think Raven's Home comes back. What is it? Like at the, I think I saw a trailer yesterday. It said to the 25th it comes back. But if Andy Mac came back, then where was? I didn't see anything on the Disney YouTube channel. Like, you think there would be like a trailer, or like, what about the Mac Chat? I didn't see a Mac Chat video on their YouTube channel. Maybe I just missed it. I don't like the Mac Chat thing, by the way, but I'm just surprised it wasn't. If it came back, I'm surprised it wasn't there. you know, on their YouTube channel. They usually upload those there. Maybe they did and I missed it. I don't know. But I'm subscribed to the channel, and I like to check YouTube. Yeah, whatever. It's just, it's whatever. It's kids having fun, but I don't care for it. I kind of wish I liked it more than I did, but I don't. Unfortunately, it's kind of just like, kids, yeah, being kind of cringy like that, but whatever. They're kids having fun and talking about it, but it doesn't interest me like as an adult. What else? Kind of warm. Maybe I should turn on the air, but I want you to be able to hear me. Yeah, they do that. Nickelodeon too, but at least they make some pretty good shows. Try a little too hard to be hip. That's something they do. Imagine if like one more person showed up and then I was just like, okay, it's over now. Yeah, I should go to bed by 11, but I don't know if I'll be able to fall asleep right away. Probably not, but I'll give it a shot. It's interesting doing one of these for the first time. I mean, not the first time I've ever done a live video. That would be, of course, the video I did on zombies, that decom. But the first time I've ever done a live stream, I remember back in the day they used to have Blog TV and other sites like it after that site ended, but now people just do it on YouTube, these live streams. I don't know, I kind of miss going to watch people on Blog TV. That was kind of a cool site. I don't know if you know about that site. That was something I had a few years ago. Where you would do live streaming. What else is there to talk about? A few weeks ago, I went and Brad just started Midnight Screenings Live. Oh yeah, what a coincidence. I don't see that here in my feed, but I probably just, because I have YouTube open right here, I just need to update it. I don't watch his Midnight Screenings much, but I'd like to watch them more. I do enjoy them. I remember back, oh yeah, there it is, for Tag. I might go see that movie at some point with my dad. He was texting me earlier today like, yeah, this movie's gotten pretty good reviews. We should go see it. I think it looks pretty funny. I was talking to somebody at work who said they think it looks stupid. But I think it looks like it could be pretty good. I mean, it's definitely kind of a dumb idea, but maybe that's what's funny about it. Oh yeah, but a few weeks ago, or kind of a while ago, I went out and bought this movie. Yeah, I think you might have seen it before. Bucky Larson, Born to be a Star. It was only, I guess, like $3. So I'm like, hey, let's watch it and see how bad it is. I remember seeing the trailers back in the day. Oh yeah, the reviews are mixed. Oh yeah, oh god, Bucky Larson. I remember seeing the trailers back in the day when that first premiered, and it looked so horrible. It's just one of those like, oh, yeah, I gotta watch this. See how horrible it is. I haven't watched it yet. I've had it for a while. Need to watch it. But I remember the trailers look so terrible. What time? It's been almost an hour. Maybe I'll stop. Yeah, Brad, Midnight Screening here. I remember back when I first started, like when I first came across his videos years ago, and I was not like watch his cinema snob stuff, and it didn't really interest me that much. And I would sometimes like I would go like and watch like videos like he would do like the midnight screens and like I kind of like these better where he's just being himself. But now I like the cinema snob videos a lot. I enjoyed them. Yeah, it's kind of like I guess my replacement for the nostalgia critic now that I'm not watching him anymore for you know why. And there's other people, but you know, there's other people too, like you know, cinematic excrement. But the sort of people who do it every week, like you know, I guess Brad's kind of the one I like now. I wasn't really interested in the Freddy Krueger stuff he was doing for a while though, because well, I've never seen any of those movies except the remake with Jackie Earl Haley, which I didn't really like that much, but he was pretty good, Jackie Earl Haley, and there was a couple things I liked about it. But I'd never seen the original film, so I wasn't really interested in those reviews. But yeah, I like the cinema snob stuff now. Yeah, right. I remember back when he did was it the mockbusters of the Cars Life or no the whatever those ones he did. Like he did that one like when Cars 3 came out, and then I was thinking like I wonder like if he would do, you know, what was it the whatever this one is, which is kind of like the knockoff of Incredibles when Incredibles 2 came out, and he did. So I was right about that. I like to see him do more of those because I do find those whole mockbuster films interesting. He should do like more of like the Asylum movies, you know, like if you're doing the animated ones, the live action ones too, you know, the mockbusters. That's definitely the kind of thing that'd be up his alley, you know. They're obscure enough and bad enough, so yeah. Although I haven't really watched much of the Asylum except for the Sharknado films. Well, I've seen it. I think I've seen some others. Yeah, yeah. I think sometimes I get a little too internet reviews, and that way where I'll try to predict. Say hi to me, okay. Oh, wow, another person showed up. Hi, Linda. I don't believe I know you, but hello. I don't think I've ever seen you on my channel before, but somebody else here. Oh, suddenly there's 3 people. Okay, now it's a party. How old am I? I'm 25, Linda. Yeah, I like to predict that sometimes just because it's like, you know, something to look forward to, you know. You know, I would do that with the, this person, Linda. Here, I'm finding, she's interesting. Yes, Linda, I am single. Thank you for asking. I don't know if this person is actually, yes, I have somebody interesting, and yes, Linda, I am single. Yes, she appears to be a bot. But what if she's not, though? Are you cute, Linda? Yeah. How do these people find me? I don't know. I'm pretty cute, too, you know. Some people say. I don't know. You know, like, what if she's not a bot, though? You know, think about that. You know, I do wonder sometimes how they do it, like, just like, yep, OTP. I just sometimes wonder how these kind of, like, bot type people randomly come across me. You know, just lucky, I guess. You know. But at least there's somebody else here, you know. You know, so, you know, a little variety. For a second, there was 3 people here, and it was like, all right, now it's a party. But now it's back down to 2 or none now. You still there, Spongy? I don't know. It says 0, but I don't know. Why would you leave me? I can't think of any reason. None that I can think of. I'll definitely end this by 11, if not sooner. Hopefully it's interesting for people to watch, you know, go back and watch later. Because otherwise, you know, Nobody will watch it. You know how it is. Yep, it's been fun. Are you gonna go now? Because if you do, then I probably will too. Because I was gonna go anyway. Or are you just saying that you're going because I said I might go? Oh, by the way, Spongy, there was this tweet that you wrote earlier that I wanted to reply to, but for some reason I had trouble with it. You were saying, yeah, most streams with so many people, your questions don't get answered. Yeah, this one is a little more personal in that way. But yeah, there was this tweet you wrote earlier about the John Lasseter thing. I wanted to reply to it, but my Twitter app on my phone was being weird. It was like where you said that what did you something about John Lasseter where you said somebody else had said like you should like give him the finger when his name popped up and you were like, oh, I did, when you went to see Incredibles 2. And what I was gonna say in reply to that was that when I went to see Coco and I saw his name come up on the end credits, I booed a little bit, like boo, you know, even though it was a good movie. But because I think that was like right after the accusations against him came out. I don't know. Despite how like big he is a part of like Pixar and stuff, I don't necessarily like feel like it like tarnishes Pixar at all for some reason that he did those things. It's like I don't know. He's just kind of like I don't know. He's a part of it and a big part of it, but I don't know. It's just I guess that's just the fact that he's only part of the studio and not the whole thing is why it's not like totally tarnished. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they clapped at the end. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know if I've ever talked on the internet before about the reaction that the audience I went to see had when I went to see Infinity War. I don't know what other kind of reaction other people's audience had, but the reaction that my audience had to the end of that movie was like nothing I had ever seen before. I'm not going to spoil it, of course, but like I think a lot of people know that the movie has like a sad ending, and like my audience, like in that movie, was like so like distraught, like and everyone was a buzzing and talking about it, you know. Ears were just silent. Mine was like they were talking and like people were upset, and one guy like was half jokingly said like that he was like crying. Yeah, but and I'm talking to my friend like, what's gonna happen next? I don't know, man. This is like I was pretty shocked. Yeah, yeah, I imagine they were shocked, but mine they were just like, yeah, it was something else that reaction. Quite an ending there. Quite an ending. Yeah, didn't think they'd go over that route. Did not think they'd go that route at all. But yeah, there was like, mine was yeah, not quiet. They were shook in a different way, and it was like the whole theater like that, not just a few people.